What is going on, guys? This is your boy Jim back with a brand new episode of The Council. Last episode, we helped Elizabeth Adams out. Hopefully, that profit, I should say, it helps us in the future. But we did PO George Washington. Didn't give him enough time. Apparently, that wasn't 10 minutes long. Hopefully, we can regain his trust, because honestly, I would love to have him be a foe. Or a foe, a very close friend. I probably should have helped him and just hurt Elizabeth, but it's gonna come back. Good karma. Will come back, and maybe the cardinal added us to the list. Who knows who the list is? So let's get back to it. All right, let's see this. I could have listened to what Mr. Washington wanted to say about my mother. When? I could have found out more about the men of my vision. I could have found out more about plans involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter. I did not detain Lady Adams. I could have found out something about my mother's past. I have found Lady Adams in the small salon. I didn't let Peru get the better of me. I have found Lady Adams' talesman. I showed Piaghi his letter sealed. Okay. Alright. So we level 3 and add some more points to our... Yes, sir. Barely. Just barely. We're not going to get to level 4 unless we really kick butt next time around. So. Maybe I should just scatter these around. 2 points before level 1. I could just kind of max this thing out real quick. Logic and notice noteworthy details. Like that one. Go with agility. Keep a roll. I like it. Let's do it. Here we go. We can earn points the other way, so... Yeah, okay. I wonder what time did I arrive there. I see the +1 at the top left, and I don't know what it does.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Encyclopedia cannot be equipped to assemble all pages of manuscript or to read it. Okay. Alright. See it?
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Ah.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Okay.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
I'd be interested how crucial that art one is. Another royal jelly?
Nothing.
Why would there be anything on the bed?
Torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
And another devil thorn. Is there anything I...
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch. Writing material.
Sure, we can expect it. Why not?
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
So maybe this whatever I found helps. There wasn't. Okay. Where is that locked box? No, that is.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
This is the first time.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked.
Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville.
One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Found it. A faint sign of the order. Barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
The paper's rougher around the writing.
The paper's moist here. Stained, barely visible.
And the smell reminds me of something.
Lemon!
Come on, Louis, think.
Oh no, maybe it's not lemon.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book.
She must have used the writing materials.
The quill has been used, but not with regular ink. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Oh. There's some way to do it. Okay. But what is this now?
Look, markings on the floor.
Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Yeah, really. That's the value of the ash. Leave it for now.
Nothing. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Must have take the ash. Wait, there's another book. Oh no. More water. Is this the locked box?
Saint Jerome and the Angel.
I already saw that.
Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voice. There's a circle around the lock here.
This I didn't see earlier.
Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
There's the lemon.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
No doubt. Amber fragments. You just find amber fragments. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum amber points by 1.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Okay. So there's the book. Can I do anything with this yet?
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Gotta be the ashes. Has to be. Maybe Ash is going to let me do it. Or that. Watch it ruin it.
I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Well, that sucks. I need that. Maybe this candle. Dude, etiquette. Leave it there. I could use it for something else in the future, maybe. Find something to reveal the hidden message. I think I could think of is the darn candle. Is there any? So I just wasted the darn ashes. Pepperoni. Let's go outside. See if I can find anything out here. Coin. What is? Why can't I go in here?
This room looks unoccupied.
Oh, I can't get in there. Pepperoni. Alright. Thought maybe that candle had something to do with it. Think about the properties of the lemon.
When I was a boy, I used to love making secret messages with lemon juice. Handy for writing them, but useless for making them appear.
Think why not? It could be useful in the future, who knows? A book. Looks secret worthy, but who knows? Take the candle. Because it's in here.
Priest robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Gotta be something with a candle. Can I do anything with this? What's the science one? This, honestly, this may have been the better one. Take it, see what I can do with it. Just kind of puts it in my pocket while lit. Impressive, right? We got the ink.
Well, I think I've searched everywhere. Maybe I should try it out on the book.
If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have wasted the darn ashes.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Well, so it wasn't that, and I've just stained half the page. Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one. I must find something else. Aha! It's working! The heat reveals a message. Let's see what my mother wrote.
Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, served in the red salon.
Ah!
Typical. I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
That stinks. Alright. Didn't even know that candle was useful at the beginning. Would have known that. Okay.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Like right now.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Conveniently, he's just in.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Alright, well, it's gonna be a while until I get that. Maybe I should start working for that, because that thing has been pretty useful so far. Just be able to loot stuff, you know?
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet? I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you?
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Find out what these are about.
And next you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've
Wait.
got to go.
I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
Ah, let's see
What's
it.
the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me.
Let's go, baby.
I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations
Dude,
and
the
fits of
achievements
anger.
are ridiculous.
Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's coming for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Well, we found out a lot. I knew it was going to have benefits saving her.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
What's on the first floor?
Keep
The
asking
first floor
questions.
is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to
There's
the
the
ground
third one.
floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the 2nd floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Yes. What can I find on the 2nd floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the 2nd floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holm, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help, Sir, in any other way?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Manuscript.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Darn it. I don't have those. I'm gonna hold up. Alright. Figured out some things. I don't see anything. I think it's really epic, I'm not gonna lie. Is Epidsode? No, that's gotta be Zoo. Red. On we go. Actually, I'm gonna end it here. Figure. Keep this episode rolling. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. Shoot, sounds like our mother has more secrets. Or at least his mother has more secrets that she's hiding. And she would like to tell us. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. I will